begged you at the airport, and I'm now begging you publicly to let our issues end. Tinubu to Eno, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. During a town hall meeting in Cross River State, the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu called out John Owen Eno, the former senator who represented Cross River Central in the Senate and who was alleged to have withdrawn support and participation after failing to emerge as the party's gubernatorial candidate from the last party primary. However, Tinubu called him out and apologized to him publicly, telling him to let whatever issues they have had in the past end and focus on how the party will emerge victorious in the upcoming general election. According to him, he said, and I quote, "Senator John Eno, please stand up. We did not start yesterday. We have been great friends, and we have always shared one thing in common: progressive thinking and the capacity to change the dynamics of regression. No matter what degree of anger we feel, we are bound to be angry in one way or another. We are bound to be disappointed. As long as a human being lives, we are bound to have regrets. But abandoning our people, our cause, our determination to make progress and live with the people's commitment is not what we asked for. I saw you at the airport and I begged you, and I'm begging you publicly to let it end." Well, one thing I'm going to give to Tinubu is Tinubu has, this kind of. I think one thing with Tinubu is that he knows how to network. He knows his way around people. He's a people's person, and I think he's an act. This thing you don't just have it. You master it. To be sincere, to be very sincere with you, you master it. In the business world, you will thrive if you master it. If you know how to manage relationship and people, man, everything shall not be money. I'm telling you, there are places that your money will not serve you, but if you have people there, and what's it called, the All Progressive presidential candidate, I'll give it to him. He has both. He has the both of, as in both worlds. He has them. He has, if it is people, he has people. If it is money, he has money. And like I said, the ability to do such is an act. You have to master it. Be able to manage people, to master people. You know your way around telling people. No. I give it to him. From that aspect, he tries a lot. Now, who will hear him now? Not, and your heart will not be softened with this, only this. You understand? So he knows his way around people. Now, but I believe that the All Progressive Congress, just like after the People Democratic Party presidential election, a lot of people were hurt. A lot of people. Let me tell you, the Wuru started from the primary. Everything started with the Dabaru they come from the primary. Some people, since after the primary, there's one person who have been so quiet. And I'm not sure saying go come as I can support with the way when they're quiet. He's nothing his wound. The other person is Amechi. Amechi is quietly noting his wounds. Come outside. Make noise. You understand? And to me, that's so it be. That's what it's supposed to be. By the time you reason and go front, reason and go back, say no, now my first time be this. That's so it will be. At least I don't use this one whole grand learn. Give it to yourself. Amechi, I think, after Tinubu pulled how many people stepped down for him? I think was Amechi the second runner-up. I think so. Yes, it was. So at least you go use that one who, sir. You try. Give it to yourself. It's not easy. He tried. This man always thinks ahead of his opponent, very focused on strategizing everything. He has used strategy to woo the man, and now that the man has no option but to let the matter rest. Exactly what I'm saying. The spot he has put the man on, the man will say no. In fact, the man, okay, fine. Sincerely. Okay, I've said it times that number that Tinubu is not a politician. He's politics himself, always very proactive. Nigerians politicians should study. Yes, see, give it to him when it comes to playing politics. When I mean getting people to do things for you, he has it. And his own snap of finger, he enters a place, he will get somebody to do it for him. Like I said, it's an act. It's not something you are born with. It's something you master. You learn it. You put conscious effort into learning it. And it is always going to work for you. If you're a people's person, for this life, people good. There are people who do not have one naira, but they have people almost everywhere. And you see that kind of person can never lack. If you have somebody who can do almost everything for you, you have people everywhere. You're not going to lack now. You're a very wealthy person. I'm telling you. You're a very, very wealthy person. Whatever it takes, Tinubu wants to become the president. He's even ready to eat human. Come on now, that is too brutal. I can't even go on with that. Okay, that is why we call him Asiwaju Jagaban, the pace setter and the front runner. Now, him being a people's person, he manages people's well. But the thing is, is he the best person for the job? I doff my cap for him more on that aspect. But is he the best person for the job? Is there a person we are supposed to be calling on to say, come and manage these things for us? Like I said, he plays politics well. But the politics he plays, is it people's oriented? Do you understand? Does he have people in mind or he has himself as mind? That is another angle we should look at. Avoid a friend who only shows concern and seek for help when in need. Only such is a devilish friendship. Why didn't I apologize to him publicly a long time ago if he truly meant it? We refuse to be fooled. We refuse to be fooled any longer. Okay, now let me say this. That is why I said, Tinubu plays politics. As in, he knows how to get things done. But the thing is, when he gets to that position, what does he do with it? We are thinking about after, post-election. Tinubu is thinking pre-election, what he needs to do in order to woo Nigerians to vote for him. And that is it. That is his concern. That is exactly his concern. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright, because now you need the support. Telling him to forgive you. You cannot always eat your cake and have it back. The same way you, Tinubu, and Atiku simply went to Goodluck to beg him for forgiveness and for his support. Both of you forgot so soon. Well, my dear, it is politics. In politics, you don't have permanent enemies. You don't have permanent friends. What they have is permanent interest. Alright, and this note we have come